Nashville, Tennessee, famous for its country music legends and its honky-tonks. But it's also known for Southern-style cooking, like hot fried chicken, and for having a growing obesity problem. But that could soon change.
There are more fried food in the Southeast than in other parts of the country. And, I love it all. I mean, I first came down here 30 years ago and encountered my first meat and three.
Your first what?
You get a meat item and 3 choices of vegetables. I love the food here. But I think part of that has been that has led to this obesity issue.
Mayor Karl Dean is waging a slow, steady battle against the obesity crisis here and throughout the South. Tennessee is ranked as having the 4th highest obesity rate in America.
We're not telling, well, I guess I am telling people what to do in the sense that, Karl Dean is saying, please exercise more, but no one's forcing it. I mean, everything we've done is entirely voluntary. So this is Cumberland Park.
His strategy, he says, is simple: to expand opportunities for exercise and good nutrition, and to lead by example. So you do this how many days a week on the bus?
I probably ride the bus 2 or 3 mornings a week. I really enjoy it. I think it's a great way to start the morning. The people are incredibly friendly.
And you get a little exercise walking to the bus. And
right, you get out and you meet people. You want to sit here?
No, that's okay, Mr. Mayor. It's nice to see you.
Nice seeing you. We ought to be the leader in terms of the South. So I think it's a natural thing for Nashville to really focus on how we fight obesity.
And with a $7.5 million stimulus grant, Mayor Dean is transforming Nashville into an exercise-friendly city, creating bike paths and parks where they've never existed.
Being active.
But he's most proud of a program that's getting Nashvillians moving together. So last April, he put out a challenge to get people walking.
100 miles over a couple months. Please join me. I don't care what your fitness level is. We'll have fun. And we did have fun.
Way to go! Way to go!
And this spring, he launched the city's first ever Play Day, which brought out more than 3,000 people.
I worry about kids. And you have children where Tennessee ranks in the bottom 5 for obesity. And we know obesity leads to diabetes, there's a direct correlation, and to heart disease, a direct correlation, and potentially cancer. A cheeseburger's a cheeseburger, and I like that, and I know I got to make some sacrifices here going forward. That's the hardest part for me by far.
With the Walk 100, it's not.
Pastor David Lay says the mayor's programs are keeping him more healthy.
It was amazing how many people came out for the Walk 100 miles and for the 5K challenge. I mean, I think it has made an impact.
Lay has struggled with his weight since he was a child, growing up in a culture where everything around him was related to food.
Well, I was always a chubby child. Elementary school, I think, is when it really started becoming a problem.
About at 200 pounds.
I don't know how much I got up to. I tried to weigh at my dad's office, and I couldn't weigh on the scale. And he said, if you
Why couldn't you weigh on the
scale? Because
scale?
I was too heavy for that scale.
What did the scale go up to?
400 and something.
Wow.
And Dad said, if you want to know how much you weigh, you're going to have to go down to the farmer's co-op and get on the grain scale. And I was like, no, I'm just going to lose the weight.
And he did. Lay lost 200 pounds, and now he's determined to keep the weight off.
I went to being pretty much sedentary to walking at least 3 times a week. Now walking, trying or doing some kind of activity every day. And that's what it takes.
We are an active city. There's no question about it. We are an active city. And we're going to continue to work and build parks and greenways and bike programs and invest in the things that keep a city healthy. And I'm going to keep pushing people to take advantage of them. And I'm going to keep trying to turn away from that cheeseburger.